on. Command has been given. Crank him up.
Let's go.
When I say I don't know, I don't know.
Let's go, baby.
Now, the Morning Drive.
Buckle up, everybody.
A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
It's a game changer.
I listen to you guys every single day on my way to work.
Well, again, I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on the radio.
You guys are amazing.
What are you doing over there?
I'm going to the top.
The Morning Drive with Mike Bagley and Pete Pistone.
To the bat balls.
Sirius XM NASCAR Radio Channel 90 live and on the air for this Monday, May 1st, 2023. Mike Bagley here in Del Marvelous, Studio 1D. We've got Pistol Pete Pistone at the Paisan Palace in Chicago. We've got Sammy in Studio 134, the Beltway Bureau at our nation's capital. We welcome each and every one of you to this Monday morning, and happy day one of the work week to you, Triple P.
Well, good morning, Bagman. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday to one and all. And we are the Morning Drive, but today we are also the Sirius XM NASCAR Radio pre-race show, leading up to the Worth 400 live from the Monster Mile in Dover, Delaware.
It's been quite the inclement weather weekend around these parts. Matter of fact, in the tri-state area over the last 3 days, Dover ranks third on rainfall amounts. Dover has gotten 6 inches of rain in the last 3 days.
TMG. Stat of the day.
Take that with you.
In the tri-state area. Wow, that's a lot of rain up there in the old tri-state
Pennsylvania,
area.
Delaware, New Jersey. Yes.
No, I understand.
Tri-state area. Check it in. Top of the morning, Karen Rogers.
Number 3.
Doing it for Dale.
That's a lot of rain. Obviously, it impacts what we're doing here. It's been rainy all over the country. We got rain here in the Midwest, rain in the Southeast. Florida's getting tons of rain this past week, but unfortunately, I think this is the third time in the last 4, something like that, that unfortunately Dover has been punted to a Monday because of Mom Nature. So now the bright side is, there is a bright side, because you said the weather looks really nice, sunshiny, and today we should have no issues getting the race in.
Yeah, 3 of the last 4 non-COVID races have been punted to Monday. Spring of 19, and then last year, and then this year have all gotten punted to Monday.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Now, the other one that got punted to a Monday, we talked about this last week, 2007, and that was Martin Truex Jr.'s first career Cup Series win. That happened on a Monday as well. So Monday can be something good. You know, hey, Beat's working. Well, we are working. But, you know, look at the bright side. Look at the cup being half full, guys, not half empty. Well, mine's half full of rainwater. I mean, that's what it would have. If you're at Dover, your cup runneth over. Man, there's a lot of rain up there.
All of a sudden, the power of positive influence. Pistol Pete Pistone at your service. Look at him go.
It's not just Dover that was having, I think, like the whole, like down here, we were having, I mean, it rained seriously from Friday at like morning into Friday, Saturday, like into Saturday morning. It stopped raining all day Saturday. It got kind of nice, and then it rained again all day on Sunday. But there was it was thunderstorming here on Sunday to the point that I peruse Reddit, and Washington D.C. has a subreddit, obviously, like NASCAR does, and there were probably 3 or 4 posts of what was that extremely loud bang I just heard in the city. And there was apparently, like, because I heard it it was about 7:30 in the morning, so of course I'm awake that early, but there was like a clap of thunder around that time on Sunday morning that, like, people thought was like a serious thing, because it's just been kind of rainy here all week, and it's going to be rainy here in the area all week again. So, but the weather at least looks good today. That's good, at least, right?
That is good. We're getting grapple, not the whole, well, you think that's bad. We're getting grapple here in Chicago today. Grapple, which is a combo platter of hail, snow pellets, and rain. Getting all that today. Happy May 1st, everybody. Well, what is going on? Who got Mother Nature so upset? Did somebody stiff her at the dinner with the check? What's the deal? Why is she so upset?
Yeah, that's why. That's why we're getting this.
Hey, who ordered these? I didn't pay for these.
Mom got stuck with the check. I'll show you. Yeah, see? All of a sudden, Mother Nature sounds like G. Edwin Robertson.
Yeah, really. It's not nice to fool Mother Nature, and here we are. Well, anyway, we'll race today. So yesterday, obviously, we all had alternative plans. We did do fantasy racing preview, but when we got done with that, so it's 11 my time, and Dom had called me right before we went on the air with that to tell me what the plan was going to be for today. there was a luncheon for one of my cousins yesterday, and my sisters and Michelle and my mom actually was up for going. So I said, you know what? Why don't I drive you guys there? And I'll this way a little easier instead of parking and all that, and help my mom in and out of the car. So I called my brother-in-law, Matt, Gina's husband. I said, hey, I'm hanging out for a couple hours. You want to hang out? And we did. And for the first time in a long time, boys, I had a couple of Sunday afternoon beers, and Matt and I split a plate of wings. It was kind of a nice Sunday afternoon, but I'd never get to do that. Now, I've not had wings in a while. We just went nothing crazy. He likes it really hot. I like it sort of in the middle. So just buffalo wings, we did some fried cheese curds as an appetizer. So,
Wow.
the tank has had better days, but it was a nice afternoon. Got the girls home, and it was like 4 or 5 o'clock, and we were just basically hanging out for the night. So kind of a weird Sunday. That's not usually like that, but we made the best of it and had a decent day. Baggy, what'd you do all weekend?
Well, I got caught up on stuff around the house. I got a lot of stat work done, a lot of paperwork done. I'm gone the next 2, so I'm getting that buttoned up, squared away, and made major progress on that front. Around the house, I had not done laundry from Talladega and Atlanta, so I did that all weekend.
Whoa!
Everything is buttoned up. Everything's all buttoned up. Everything's all squared away around here.
Good.
I leave Friday for Kansas, so just one matter of unattended business to tend to, and that would be the Worth 400 coming up today. But it's a fun weekend. I cooked dinner Saturday night, and I was going to do it Friday night, but didn't really feel like it. But it's one of those things where when I cook like I meal prep. So there's like 3 or 4 extra meals that I'll eat off of throughout the whole week. So the thing I liked about yesterday morning is the kitchen. I got up yesterday morning to a 100% pristine kitchen. Like there was not one dish in the sink, not one piece of silverware. Matter of fact, the sink was cleaned out. It was beautiful. Never messed it up at all yesterday. Just reheated, what obviously I made, and then that's what's going to be this week. Not planning on messing that kitchen up.
Stay out of the kitchen. What's funny, on Saturday, Shelly went to the grocery store. She usually does grocery shopping Sunday. It's just sort of her routine, but she said, because we had this thing yesterday, let me go Saturday. I'm saying, whatever do we want to do? We didn't have any plans. So she brings home, now, are you like this? Do you guys have, like, when you go in the grocery store, people, like, I see this at Costco, but I don't go to the grocery store that much. The sample people, the little sample stations, and then
That's only Costco and BJ's for
okay.
me.
Well,
We
they
don't do
did.
that local
Apparently, Mariano's had somebody, and they had this pizza, and hey, try this pizza, miss, and she did, and so she comes home with this pizza. It was not frozen, but it was prepared pizza, and I said, okay, whatever, just throw it in the freezer. You never know. In a pinch, we'll have a frozen pizza. Well, sure enough, on Saturday, I'm like, what do you want to do for dinner? She goes, what if I put that pizza in the oven? I go, you know what? That's a great idea. Why not? Let's just have it. We're just hanging out. We're watching shows. Oh, I forgot. The oven doesn't work. Because remember, the new oven's coming on Wednesday. Oh. So we were ovenless. So we ordered Chinese food instead.
That's a good negotiation. I mean, that's all you had left.
Well, but it was just weird. It's like I never think about it. You know what? Let me preheat the oven. Oh, that's right. The oven's broken. We just bought a new one. Remember? It's coming on Wednesday.
You should put like a hamburger bun in the oven so when they come to take your oven out, you can be like, oh, wait, hang on. I got to get my bun from the oven.
All right.
Thank you, Sammy.
I'll do the dad jokes around here, but that was a good one. That was a good one.
You're welcome.
Let's go to Dover Motor Speedway.
Live.
Davey is there. He's coming to us from the studio. Davey, good morning.
Good morning. How we doing?
Any buns in the oven down there that you know of?
Too early for that, but I can get back to you after this next break. I'll check the media center cafeteria of sorts.
What's the water table like? How high is the water? What's the forecast looking like?
It's all drained out, which is nice. I'm used to seeing this place wet and borderline underwater, but rolled in this morning. Sun is shining. That's a nice change. The ground is damp, but the sun will take care of that. And it's nice to be at a dry, sunny, positive forecast outlook Dover Motor Speedway today, because this place has just been snake bitten for the last handful of years.
I'll say.
Well, just throw that green flag and get to it, because there's more coming.
Oh, yeah.
Later on this afternoon and into tomorrow and Wednesday.
Really?
So, yes, there is.
Can we start an hour quicker? Can we get word out there, Davey? Let's go. We're ready now. Let's go. Light
I
them
don't
up,
think
boys.
anybody's here yet, but as soon as
go.
everybody gets here, I'll let them know. Let's just text Elton. We'll let him
Let's
know.
go. Elton, what are you doing? Let's go. Come on, giddy up. We need to go home.
Well, you're already home. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm talking about those guys. Not that home, my home, that home.
It's kind of weird going in there when nobody's in there, right? When it's just you in that building. I've done it for many years, but when you're in there by yourself, it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
You're in
I've
that
done it
little room?
before a couple times. I haven't done it here at Dover. I actually got up at like 4:30-ish this morning, rolled out of bed, drove a couple hours here because I made the executive decision on Saturday night to go home because I didn't have a good feeling about Sunday. And then I woke up Sunday morning, the forecast seemed like it had a window, so I was like, all right, I'm going to literally go all the way back, run a couple pace laps, and then go back home. But got the call at like 10:30, I think it was yesterday. So yeah, I went back and forth early morning, but it's good to hit the road. Good to see the sunrise over the Bay Bridge. That was pretty cool. And walking into the racetrack when nobody's there is just a very eerie feeling, especially over that bridge in turn 2 as well. It's kind of like, wow, I feel like I'm not supposed to be here, but oh well, they're not kicking me out.
No. Well, I've gone through there with Mike in the morning over the years, and I do remember bringing home half the horse track with me, leaving the track in the morning on a Monday, right?
Meaning the residue from the track, that limestone gets caked in your shoes, and you're like, okay.
Correct. Yes. No. Yes. Footprints on the rental car. It's like, okay, I guess I was at Dover on Monday morning, wasn't I? Yeah.
It's hard to get out of shoes, that
It is.
racing surface.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Now imagine, so what they do at Dover, it's not a thoroughbred track per se. They do the little, they call them the pacers and the trotters. They're the buggies.
Yeah.
But can you imagine running that in the rain and you're getting that spray on you from the horses galloping in front of you? Good grief.
No, thank you. No. But yeah, those are the buggies. My dad used to call those the buggies. We had those here at a couple of tracks, but I'm more of a thoroughbred guy. But, those are okay, the harness racing.
Now imagine being a gladiator and you're running one of those things and people are trying to like throw spears and shoot arrows at you. And you got, you're just talking about dealing
not
with
those kind of buggies. No.
Oh.
No. Not
Like
those
it's like a chariot. I've
No,
seen
it's
those
not-
guys, they're like chariot-looking things.
They kinda lean
it's not
back.
Like he's Herod going out for a lap around the neighborhood or anything.
No, but I'm just saying, like you think those guys have it tough with just the spray. Like back in the gladiator days, they had to deal with spray and flying spears and arrows and stuff like that.
That's true.
I saw Gladiator and Ben
We're
Hur.
just
Dangerous
so fortunate.
stuff.
We just never realized how fortunate we were.
We really don't.
You think you got a hard mind? Think about those gladiators.
Seriously, man.
Then you got it easy. Come on.
Shame on me.
Yeah,
for not doing that.
honestly, Cloudy.
What were the odds? Was he 40-1?
I don't know what they gave odds for back then.
Did they go by the plus 400s back then?
I don't know what they did, honestly, for that. I'm sure the gambling situation was probably hot, though, in Roman times.
Sure. Kidding me?
FanDuel.
Fantasy Chariot Radio. Are you kidding me?
Did you go into the casino, Davey?
No, I didn't even go in. I was debating maybe if I was going to stay in Delaware in the Dover area, just doing that on all day Sunday. But A, I don't really gamble. B, if I stayed there, I probably would end up gambling. And C, that wouldn't have been good for anybody. So I did not step foot in there.
Except the casino. That would have been great.
I wonder how the casino does on rain delay. On rain delay.
I don't think they're hurting.
Yeah, I spent a Sunday there one time when we got rained out. Yeah.
Actually, see, the casino people are different from the racetrack people. The casino people are rooting for rain.
Absolutely.
We got all these people sitting on this property. Let her rip. Let's get these people in here. Let's go.
That's right. Yep.
Meanwhile, the track people are like, all right, you know what? We got to get this race in. Let's everybody calm down on the weather front. Get back over here to the racetrack. Let's go.
There could, though, be worse places to oh man, the race got rained out. What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can go to the casino. Okay, there's and you don't have to go and spend thousands and thousands of dollars at a casino. You can you can play penny slots. You can play the $1 hand things and stuff like that. You don't win as much, but you can stretch a buck to make it last a little bit, and you still get that dopamine rush when you get like the 3 cherries or 3 sevens or something like that. That's all it's about, man.
Yeah, but if it's not max bet spin, that's just a waste of time.
I've started following this guy on Instagram, Baggy, who plays he plays in Vegas all the time on all these different slot machines. And this guy will play like Sometimes he'll play like $2 a hand, $5 a hand, $10 a hand, then it'll like a spin, and then sometimes he's playing like $50 and $100 a spin games.
Wow.
But I've seen this guy win probably 5 figures like 2 or 3 times. Playing on different slot machines and stuff like that. But it's like, dude, you're showing me how much you won. Now I want you to show me all the losses that you've taken in all.
Exactly.
And this guy's actually pretty good because he will show like went to this place, put in $1,000 and it was gone in 30 minutes or whatever. And it's just like, oh my God, man, that's too rich for my blood.
I spent the day we spent there. There was a delay of some time. I spent time in the sports book. But the Wheel of Fortune slot machine was the one that
he plays that one quite a bit.
That was the one that I played. Because it's so simple. And then you get hooked on it because I hit it a couple of times. Nothing big, but enough to keep me there. And then the next thing you know, I'm going home with my pockets inside out. That's what they want.
Well, I play the Wheel of Fortune one. I play anyone where I have the bonus spin tack on, right?
Yeah,
it's like
that's where you get your money.
Yeah.
You got to have the wheel, and then now that wheel hits depending on what you put in. Like if you put in like 1 unit instead of 3 or 5, then what you'll be spinning for like the 20s and 40s. If you put the max bet spin and you get the wheel, now you're getting up into 100, 200, 300, 500 coin or unit territories. So that's based on what you put in. That's why I always go max bet spin. Always. But I don't play slots that much.
Yeah.
Every now and then I will.
For as much as I go to the casino.
I like video poker more than I like playing.
It can go really quick. We played with Tori, we put some money in, and we were doing it real quick, and it was gone. And she goes, "Well, that's it." And I was like, "Yeah, if you don't win, yeah, that's kind of how it goes."
It goes fast. Now I had a lurker the day that I was sitting at that one there, at the Wheel of Fortune. A lurker. She was standing behind me.
She wanted to play.
She knew that I kept pumping the machine with money, and I wasn't hitting. So she figured, well, when this guy gets up, this sap gets up, it's going to hit. And I finally said, listen, can you stop breathing over my shoulder? Move away. I'm not done yet. She was a lurker, Baggy.
Okay, I've had those.
Move
but
on.
I've also had ones where I've been trying to get on a machine, and you got a lady in the middle. She's playing the machine in the middle,
Yeah.
one on the left and the one on the right. She's got 3 going at one time.
Oh, I've seen that.
Where are we on that?
Yeah, you're paying to play. There was a lady who was
guess.
sitting there, who was sitting one time.
Very greedy.
We were at one, and this lady just had her leg on one of the seats, and I was like, and she wasn't playing. She just had her leg up, and I was like, do you mind if I sit? And she kind of got huffy, and I was like, man, you're just like,
Yeah.
It wasn't like a wooden leg or a prosthetic leg or anything. It was just like a regular old leg, and I was like, move, lady. What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that because now as you said that, there was a woman at the casino here. She had a heater going on one, and then she had a heater going on another, and she's going back and forth and smoking 2 cigarettes while she's working 2 machines. It's like, look at her go. It's like a fine-tuned machine.
Multitasking.
Yeah.
I equate that as like blocking at Talladega. Look, you can't block us all, right? Pick a lane.
Gotta
Right?
spin yourself out.
Get in there, pick one, and play. Some of us are trying to get in here, but I don't like that whole let's spread out, let's take up the whole damn row, and let's play all of them at the same time.
If there's no one around, I've played 2 machines before, but like if it was like busy, I'd only play one.
Well, it's going to take a couple spins to get this machine up to full song here at Talladega. That's the thing.
Coming up, bottom of the hour. Actually, coming up next, we're going to take you back through the NASCAR Xfinity Series race from Saturday, the A-Game 200. Ryan Truex going to victory lane on that one. We'll let you hear from the top finishers. Coming up at the bottom of the hour, headline check number 1. Coming up at 8 a.m. Eastern, we'll check in with Chris Rice, president of Colleague Racing. They got their Saturday race in with their 3 cars. Now they got 2 cars going today in the Worth 400. We'll check in with Chris. Also check in with Rudy Fugle, William Byron's crew chief. That'll be coming up at 8:30. Got the calendar at around 8:50 this morning. May go a little early. That we have a calendar chock full this morning. Coming up at 9:30. We will hear from the winningest crew chief in NASCAR Xfinity Series history, and he added another one over the weekend. He's up to 55 now. Jason Ratcliffe will swing through. And also, we've got some other surprises on the way as well between now and 11 a.m. Eastern time this morning. We'll take your telephone calls at 866-PIT-LANE. We'll also take your tweets at SiriusXM NASCAR. Hashtag TMD NASCAR. TMD is brought to you in part by our friends at Steven Singer Jewelers. Mother's Day is next Sunday, May 14th. Do you have trouble telling mom just how much you love her? Sure, she makes you crazy. That's what moms do. So what would make her happy? What does she really want? Well, if you ask most moms, they think you should put up a neon sign in Times Square that says, "Mom, I love you. You're the best mom ever." Since you can't do that, I've got the answer for you this Mother's Day. Go see our friend Steven Singer. Yeah, the I Hate Steven Singer guy. His brand new neon green 24-karat gold dip rose will brighten her day every day. This is his first of their brand new neon color roses. Her friends will be green with envy. This fresh new color is the perfect shade of spring green. Don't miss out on the only rose that lasts forever, just like your mom's love. Steven's famous Gold Dip Rose collection starts at just $59. Take advantage of free shipping before it's too late. Get a personalized Mother's Day card from you, plus a full lifetime guarantee, all included for free. Go now to IHateStevenSinger.com. Steven Singer Jewelers. That's IHateStevenSinger.com.